Welcome everybody to the Word According to Me, AJ Trip. That's right, this is the Word According to Me. This is where I talk about something and I try to get in depth with anything. It could be anything from pop culture, politics, sports, you name it, right? It's called the Word According to Me. And I had a blog, and I think I've said this before. It was a written blog, and called The Word According to Me. And On there, I did a lot of writing. So those my thoughts about these same topics. And I said, what I was going to do, I was going to take those written blogs and do video blogs about them. And so I thought I'd do my first one this evening. And the first one, one of my first written blogs it was called "Don't Bother Me, It's Football Season." So I guess we can title this "Don't Bother Me, It's in March Madness Season," right? So and I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna read off what I have, and then maybe we can change it around for March Madness as well. Okay? So it starts off like this. My first blog on Blogspot deals with the greatest sport ever made, football. Pro and college football season is here, which means there are a lot less dates going on through the fall and into the winter. Damn near every day there will be a football game played, whether it's pro or college, depending on the day of the week. It's a man's dream and a woman's nightmare. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of women who truly love and enjoy football, but none who watch every day. Most guys, however, do, I would presume. I know I do, and I'll stop right here. So, that was kind of big of me to judge. This was done back in August of 2010. And even back then, I still had my thing of what I do now, my way of choosing the way I choose to live my life. So I'm surprised that I said all of that. That does kind of seem kind of sexist, just a little bit about women, and everything like that. But yeah, that's just how I feel about football, and I think I probably did about. I really don't know if guys I listen to a lot of sports radio, and the guys on sports radio, and that's their job. They sometimes get tired of watching like the football and stuff like that. They don't watch it like I'm surprised like. They're happy when the Bears game comes on at 3, because that means that they can go out and do something at 12. Well, no, there's a football game that comes on at 12. Why are you going out? So maybe that's kind of a misnomer right there. And as we turn this into March Madness, yes, right now, there will be games on all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the next couple weeks, and it's every day. And I think men and women together are enjoying these days. There's this stat out that this around the time the Tuesday or Wednesday before the tournament is the days that men get the vasectomies, so that they can, because then they don't go to work, they take the day off work, and they sit at home all day with the bag of peas on the junk, and they just enjoy the March Madness and get healed up. So yeah, so as we compare football season to March Madness, yes, every day there's a game on. So I have to watch it. And I need you to understand that. So let's continue. For those who don't, though, I'm begging you, even though you can't see me, I'm on my knees, to leave the men alone during the football season. I'm not on my knees right now. I'm in the downward, not the downward dog, whatever it is, the lotus position of yoga. But if he wants to sit on his ass all day and watch football, let him. And if he wants to sit on his ass all day and watch March Madness, please let him, right? Please understand that we don't love football more than you, or love March Madness more than you, or that we want to spend more time with the game than you. It's the greatest form of escapism. and stop complaining about us watching ESPN or the NFL Network when football is not on. We have to know what's going on now with not only our favorite teams but the entire football world. And yes, and this we can talk about because this does happen because we just had free agency started, and I'm sure there's been a lot of guys been stuck on the NFL Network, ESPN on their tablets. I even did a live stream rapid reaction about the NFL free agency season. Is my team gonna get better? Are they signing this big free agent? Are they making a huge trade? Are they gonna get better, or are they gonna get worse? So we know that we live and die with our team, and I think that with the female population, I think that that's the same way. I actually think like I said, this was written back in August of 2010. So maybe I saw the world a bit differently than I do now. But as I do now, I do think there are a lot of women who are like us guys who kind of just, we kind of go along with the flow, and they live and die with our teams as well now. I see it very often. There's a lot of women out there wearing their things. I see it on Twitter, I see it on Instagram. They're wearing their uniforms, and then their favorite teams, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is so into the Northwestern basketball team going to March Madness. By the way, Northwestern won today. Congratulations, go Cats! So and I think, and we all know that Ashley Judd is like this big Kentucky fan, right? So I think the women are into the football, into the March Madness as much as we are. Like I said, I have no idea back then why I wrote this, but whatever. Let's continue. Just ask yourself this question: do we bother you doing The Bachelor or Project Runway? No, not unless it's important. Why? When you interrupt us, it's never important. Wow. Oh boy, Andre. Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you thinking? We'll take out the trash later, okay? There's one more thing you do that you gotta stop doing. Stop planning events. Weddings or any outings during the months of August through February. If your birthday falls in between there, that's not your fault. Your parents should have planned better. That's my little attempt at humor right there. But to knowingly plan something during that time period, especially on the weekend, is grounds for divorce or breakup. So to all the women that do these horrible things, if you want to keep your man, it's time to stop your evil ways, repent, and learn that football is the best thing in the world. I love football season. Okay, so let's let's go back to that last part there. Boy, when you interrupt us, it's never important. Well, Andre, young Andre, there's no wonder I'm single. Somebody must have read this and said, "This fool, what the hell are you thinking?" Okay, well, listen, it's important to you guys, and I think that us guys, we maybe need to be a little bit more understanding of that. Yes, maybe it is, and it's important to you what you need to talk about, and yes, we don't interrupt you guys doing your shows, doing your soaps or your Bachelor, Project Runway, whatever you watch, the Real Housewives of New Orleans or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's totally not the same. It's important to you, and I think we need to know that. So that's something that I think younger Andre, maybe was a little bit too. He was. I think Andre, he was trying to take a little bit of Silas. He's trying to be a little bit more funny and entertaining with that than maybe he should have been. I'm guessing. That's what I'm just guessing right now. I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking when I wrote that, but especially I wrote with the if your birthday falls in between there, that's not your fault. Your parents should have planned better. Well, that's a little attempt at humor right there. But in all seriousness, I do think that one thing I would like to see, and I do think like that, is that I would like to see more of a compromise for that situation. And let's expand that again because March Madness is going on right now, so we'll tie this in with March Madness. I do think that maybe women should be more, even if you're not into sports, but your man is into sports, maybe you should be more intuitive of what is going on. So so if someone is getting married and and it's gonna happen in February, you need to know that the Super Bowl's in February, NHL and NBA All Star games are in February. The NFL Draft Combine is in February as well. So maybe that's not a good thing. That's not. It may be, okay. Well, listen, I'll be there, but my boyfriend, my husband, he won't. He's got other things to do. Something like that. Same thing. Yeah. Listen, Saturdays and Sundays, during the fall, not a good time. Thursdays now too with football, not a good time. But hey, you know what? Tuesday evening, great night for us to go out and go out to Gino's East, get us a pizza, maybe see one of a movie or something like that. The hottest movie out right now, and then we can come back home, on Tuesday or Wednesday, but not on the weekends and not Thursday night, So I think that's it's compromise. That's the biggest thing part of a relationship is compromise. So anything like that. As we turn this back into what's going on right now, which March Madness, I think maybe you should know that on a Thursday or a Friday, Saturday and Sunday for 2 weeks, your man's gonna be watching basketball, something like that. So no wanting of things. We got another 3 days of the week to to do stuff together. So that's not so we can do it then, and we'll be happy to do it then. But this is basketball time, and I think the same thing goes for guys. Maybe guys, if you're not. But if that happens, I don't know if that does happen. If you are somehow not into sports, but your girlfriend is, well, first of all, what the hell happened there? I don't know. But secondly, then yeah, let your girlfriend, watch basketball during these days and things like that. And same thing during the football season. Let her watch her football, and then if you want to do stuff together the other days of the week, that's fine. So I think that's pretty much how it goes. This first one was a doozy. I really want to know what happened. See, I wonder. 2010. So I wonder, like, if I used to listen to a lot of here in Chicago. It was a morning radio show called Drex in the Morning, and I was Drex in the Morning. Yeah, and I used to listen to it a lot, and I wondered if that's what was the cause of this. If they did a topic about this, and a lady called in with that, why are you watching so much football? And this and that, she started complaining, and then I took to my blog and I wrote it there, and I wonder if that's what happened. I really do. I wonder if that's where it really goes down. And this is going to be great as I go back over these blogs, and I've already seen some of them, and it's some of these blogs that especially the coming up in the future. The 50 greatest players in NBA history, and Scottie Pippen isn't one of them. Listen, that's sports, so that's But how about these next? About the four afterward? Submissive versus subservient. I know what that one is about. Exposing the myth of cheating. The evolution of man, and dating rules revised. Oh yeah, those four are going to be they're going to be great to do. So this is going to be awesome. I'm so glad I thought about to do my written blogs here as video blogs, and I think these are going to be great. I think you're going to enjoy them. You're going to have a lot of opinions about them. If you have a lot of opinions about this one, please post them down in the comment section below. Tell me what you thought. Are you are you a guy and your girlfriend like she doesn't get the football thing, so maybe she doesn't like she doesn't do that for you or something like that. She's always telling you to go to weddings during NFC championship games and or March Madness. You want to stay home and watch Wisconsin and Virginia Tech like I am right now, and she wants to go see the new Scarlett Johansson movie, something like that. She wants to go see the next Emma Watson movie, Beauty and the Beast live action. She wants to do something like that. You're like, oh my god, are you kidding me? This is college March Madness, so. Or is it vice versa? Are you a female? Something like that, and you want to watch, and a guy for some reason wants you to, no, come, no, you come, no basketball down here. These balls, is that what you know what I'm saying? So, put your your comments down below. Tell me what you think. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button, share it with all your family and friends, and most importantly, subscribe. Not only to A Triple 20, but if you're a gamer as well, A Triple 20 Gaming as well. Alright? Thank you very much, y'all. So that's it for me right now. It's your boy AJ Trip. As always, be good to each other, y'all. And I am out. Make money.